Hey, welcome back. The world is still kind of a crazy place, but we got to keep pushing on, keep making videos, and keep doing what we are doing so that you can have something to think about other than the world ending, because that's what most of us are doing, distracting ourselves through entertainment, which is what this video is all about. The last month has been pretty boring, to put it lightly. If you're not directly affected by the coronavirus, you've been mostly just hanging out inside, doing nothing. And as such, we've been forced to find ourselves entertainment. One of the big things that have kept us all sane is gaming. Just last month, Animal Crossing New Horizons and Doom Eternal released, and both games did huge numbers. And the demand for these games even inspired GameStop to try to sacrifice their workers to the one true god, the dollar. Before states stepped in and forced them to close several times, GameStop thought it was perfectly acceptable to remain open under the guise that they were essential, which is ridiculous, as we all know. Seriously, guys, fucking hell. Let your workers go home. So this is great for the video game industry, as they've been providing us a much needed escape from reality. Major networks and sports have been embracing esports, with ESPN airing games of Madden and 2K20, as well as Rocket League and Apex Legends, in a move that confirmed the world is ending to that one out-of-touch guy at the office. You know who you are. Everyone knows who he is. In fact, he probably already brought ESPN airing esports up at the latest virtual happy hour, which is a thing people are doing now. NASCAR has probably embraced gaming the most with their iRacing series, and NASCAR racer Kyle Larson has embraced gaming culture the most by becoming iRacist.
I can see it. You can't hear me? Hey.
What a heated gamer moment. You'll probably be happy to know that he's lost his sponsorships and has actually been fired from NASCAR. Speaking of heated gamer moments, a big winner of the end of the world is Twitch. The Amazon-owned streaming service is seeing their biggest numbers, and no game is more popular than Valorant, which had over 1 million concurrent viewers this past weekend, and only like 500,000 of those were me opening separate tabs trying to get a beta key, which I still don't have. However, a big downside of this quarantine is the longer it goes on, the more products are going to get delayed. This is due to a combination of several factors. One being, with people working from home, it's going to be more difficult to make sure everyone's on the same page and goals will be missed. And as such, delays will come. But perhaps an even bigger reason that things are going to get delayed is, with the job market slowing, a lot of people are going to be struggling. This past month has seen 16.6 million people file for unemployment. And once they are able to actually get back to work, entertainment isn't going to be the first thing they're going to be reinvesting their money in. That will be dildos.
Dildos are not essential items.
Okay, my bad. They will buy more essential things, like butt plugs. What? Switch stands are sold out and GameStop is closed. What do you want me to do? I couldn't find the tweet that inspired that joke, but if you know what I'm talking about, please leave it in the comments section and I will pin it. We've already seen The Last of Us get delayed indefinitely from May 29th, and even more devastating, the Iron Man VR game has been delayed. Wait, sorry, I meant to say nobody cares about Iron Man VR. Slip of the tongue. But it isn't just the video game industry that's hurting. Many movies, including Black Widow and Mulan, have been pushed back. In fact, it's gotten so bad that the biggest movie theater chain, AMC, is using this as an opportunity to have an outside excuse as to why they're filing for bankruptcy. I'm not a religious man, so the closest thing I have to going to church is going to the movies once a week. The body of Christ for me is popcorn, and his blood is Mr. Pip. And the best part is the only time I have to see a creepy priest is when Mark Ruffalo is taking him down in the critically acclaimed movie Spotlight. Okay, I'm getting way off track. AMC and other theater chains are going to struggle, but this has helped companies like Netflix and Disney Plus thrive. And I'm sure people are even watching Quibi. I don't know anyone who's watching Quibi. I've never even heard anyone say they're interested in checking out what Quibi has to offer, but I've seen a lot of commercials for it, so I'm sure there are people watching Quibi. Alright, maybe not. All I know for sure is that Carol Baskins killed her husband. I haven't even seen Tiger King, but I do know she fed him to tigers. So while entertainment has gotten us through this tough time, things are going to get weird for traditional media. SNL tried a socially distanced episode of their show, and it was
awkward.
That's right, it was really shitty. Because while the comedians on SNL are funny, for the most part, they aren't internet creators. You know, maybe they could hire some if they're going to keep doing this, or rely more heavily on Beck and Kyle, you know, because those two literally were YouTubers at one point. I shouldn't only pick on SNL. Every late night talk show looks like this. Instead of coming off as titans of comedy, they look more like middling YouTubers. I think what I'm trying to say is this video is escapism. And the most important thing in the world right now is escapism. And testing for the coronavirus, obviously. I don't know why I said it. Escapism is the most important thing. Escapism is important. It's not even close to the most important thing. That sounds better. Anyways, what was I saying? Right. Things are going to get delayed. In fact, the last time we saw anything even close to this was in 2007 and 2008 during the writer's strike. Things were very strange during that time. Conan played Rock Band with his staff. The 4400, a hugely underrated show, was unceremoniously canceled and left off on an enormous cliffhanger. I'm still a little bit salty about that, not even gonna lie to you. And CBS did a winter season of Big Brother, and a guy who calls himself a baller won. Then Mr. Baller took his $500,000 prize, decided not to pay taxes on it, bought 2,000 oxycodone pills, and then was subsequently arrested for intent to distribute those pills and sentenced to 4 years in federal prison. I'm not saying that stuff like that is going to happen again, but what I am saying is in a couple of months, if production on shows are still shut down, we're in for a weird time. And if things do get weird on TV, we'll certainly be here to talk about it. Thank you guys so much for watching this. If you liked it, make sure that you give us a like and subscribe, because we'll be making more videos like this, talking about what's going on in the strange world, as well as news videos, gameplay, the Itch.io show, reviews, and we would love it if you stuck around. So we'll see you in the next one. Carol Baskins fed her husband to tigers. Everyone knows that. I just wanted to make sure that I reiterated it because it seems important right now. And we need those tags. Hashtag Tiger King down below. See you next time.